Hello everybody, I am back. So today I'm gonna show you how to draw Swampfire from Ben 10. Okay, so we're gonna basically start off a little bit easy. Okay, so we're gonna start off as easy as we can. Okay, which is basically do a little sketch of the Swampfire head. Okay, just little bit a basic sketch on how big the head is going to be. Okay, so don't need to be anything too complicated or anything. Okay, I hope you guys can see that pretty well. Okay, so that is kind of like basically the head. Okay, so I also want to tell you, don't use your sketch as your main guideline. Okay, so if you're using, for example, okay, if you're using a picture reference, okay, so don't use your sketch that don't depend too much on the sketch. Okay, so you should always depend on the picture you're drawing. So for example, you're drawing a Swampfire, right? So you're drawing this picture, you should depend more on the picture instead of the guideline. Okay, hope that kind of makes sense. Okay, now we're basically drawing a sketch is mainly for to get the proportion right and the scale and how big the drawing is, right? Like how big the drawing you want to draw, it will look right. After with the sketch, it will be easier to draw like the legs and an arm and stuff with a sketch as a kind of like as a guideline. Okay, so that be kind of like the that's kind of like the left hand. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's the right hand. Alright, so the left hand is basically the same, just basically kind of like a sketch. Notice that his hand is kind of like super long. Okay, so just make sure you draw his hand pretty long. Okay, and then he have this kind of like a skinny body. Okay, so this draw hand is a skinny body right there. Alright, so he's kind of pretty muscular. Okay, so he's not overweight or anything. Just don't draw him like overweight. So if you draw him overweight, he won't be a superhero anymore. He will be a lazy person. Okay, so just don't draw him overweight. So here we're gonna draw kind of like root. Oh crap, this is kind of like, here's the bottom part. Okay, so let me adjust the camera a little so you guys can see it. Alright, so I hope you guys can see that. So that's kind of like the farthest you can go up. Okay, so I think that's good enough. Okay, so here's kind of like where the arm is and then the body. Okay, so we're almost done. Just spend about roughly few minutes for sketch. It will help you out a lot and speed out the drawing a lot as well. Okay, so here's kind of like the joint. It's kind of like right here. Okay, and then there's the second part of the leg. Okay, so that's kind of like right there. Okay, now we can work on drawing kind of like now we can put on some more like finish touch lines. Okay, so I'm gonna switch out to a pen called micro ink pen. It's mainly just a ink pen, so it'll be like easier to see on a YouTube video since like pencil lines are not kind of like dark enough. Okay, alright, so we're gonna start off drawing the flame, kind of like the flame right here. Okay, so it'll be right here. Okay, draw a curve line up. Okay, kind of like a nail. Okay, and then goes down. Alright, so let's curve this line up as well. Okay, then we can draw another flame up and down and goes. Okay, so that becomes the second one. Okay, so try to make it kind of like a shape of a circle. Okay, so if you don't get what I mean by now, if you don't get what I mean by that, you can watch just a few more seconds. You will see what I mean. Okay, so that's kind of the second part of the frame, and then kind of like drawing kind of like a root and drawing a flower and a shape of a flame. Okay, so that's kind of what we try to achieve. Okay, so now let's move on to the right. Okay, so stop out right there, same place as the other one, curve up and then curve down, then up, and then down. Okay, then the last one. Alright, and then down. Okay, so let's try to make a triangle shape right there. Alright, so now we basically got the face done. Okay, so now let's work on some more. Okay, so now here let's draw M. Okay, and then I'm kind of like drawing here a mustache right here. Okay, you can like expand this line a little. Okay, so let's draw like the mustache right there, and then this part right here, we can draw a line down, up, and then joins this part right here. Okay, so now we got the mustache complete. Okay, now we can work on drawing the kind of like the top part right here. Just draw another line. Okay, so now we got a like the head shape done. Okay, I know that's kind of a little bit confusing, but that's basically the head shape. Okay, so hope you're like the leaf, I don't know, kind of confusing to explain those weird, kind of like the fire. Okay, right there. Okay, it's fire head done. Now we can work on drawing kind of like the body. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the neck first. So we're right here, and line down, then curve out. Alright, so that'll be kind of like that one. Okay, then we can go ahead and draw out like the kind of like the flame type of thing, kind of like right here. I don't know what it's called. Okay, I think it's just basically the design. Alright, so that's one of them. Okay, then we can go out a little. There's another one kind of like right here. Okay, so as you notice, I did a sketch right here, so I did it like a little bit over. Okay, so it's connected. Okay, so we're gonna leave this part alone. Then we can work on this part right here. Okay, we gotta do the same thing. Just draw a line, curve down and over, and curve again. Okay, so that be kind of like the arm. Alright, so let's draw this. I don't know, kind of like a leaf or something like that. Again, right there. Again, there's another one, kind of like right here. Okay, then draw it up and then curve down. Alright, and then connect it. Okay, so that become like another one of them. Okay, now we can now let's go back to the right hand. Okay, I like to do it like on both sides, get it the feeling of it first. Okay, now let's go ahead and draw out the right hand. And start off at the edge. Okay, keep curving it down. Okay, and then we can start right there. There's kind of like a, I don't know, kind of like a branch growing out some kind of root, growing out a branch right here. Okay, then we're gonna keep on expanding this line down like that. Alright, then next part we can start off right here. Okay, so as you go down, the line between the two gets closer and closer and closer. Okay, so it goes down and then up right here. Alright, so we got this arm done. And let's draw another part. Stop right here, goes down and then curve. Okay, so now we got the second bottom half of the hand. Okay, and then line down, to another line down for the lower part of the arm. Okay, so let's draw another kind of like the branch that's kind of like growing out on the side. Okay, so let's draw it out. Okay, then we can draw another one, draw another line about right here, curve down. Okay, now we can like draw the finger, draw the hand. Okay, so his arm, both of the arm is extremely long. Okay, so as you can see, it's go past over the hip point right here. Okay, so his, of course, that will make like his finger very long as well. Okay, just try to draw the finger as long as you can, as long as we can. Okay, so it's kind of very long. Okay, so let's try your best to draw it pretty long. Okay, so that's one of them. But kind of like drawing a root style. Okay, so that's the third one, and then the next one is kind of right here. Alright, so this, then we can draw like 2 more fingers. That's kind of like showing at this part. Okay, so now we got the hand done. Okay, now we can move on to kind of like join this, expand this arm and needle. Alright, now we got the head done. Now we can add in some more detail on the arm. Okay, so let's draw a line up and down. Okay, a little triangle. So let's draw some more of those shapes. Okay, let's draw to make it look more 3D. Okay, let's draw I don't know what those shapes called. Okay, kind of look like a, I don't know, or like I say, like a leaf. Alright, so let's draw a few more of those on this arm. Okay, then we can move on to the left hand. Okay, so now we got and we can draw like 2 more of those. Okay, I don't know what those things called anyway. Okay, kind of look like a weapon though. Kind of like I can use those to shoot out a weapon. I think it is a weapon. Alright, so now we got this hand done. Now we can move on to drawing like the chest part right there. So we're gonna about where the right between those two, which is right here. Okay, so we can curve it line down. Okay, and then kind of like a straight line goes down. Alright. Okay, so we can leave this part right here, so we can move on to join the right hand. We just finished the right hand. The left hand. Okay, so we're gonna start off right here. Join it line up and down. Okay, so we're gonna draw this weapon thing again. Okay, and then draw a curve down. Alright, then we can draw a circle right there. Okay, so let's keep on drawing this arm. Just draw it down and up. Okay, so now let's draw the chest on this side. Okay, so let's start off by drawing kind of like the chest shape right here. Okay, so let's draw it down and okay, so now let's add in another kind of like the I don't know, it's kind of like the, someone's playing music very loud outside. Okay, unlocking on the door. Okay, on the other side. Alright, I don't know what they call this part, but let's draw like that. Okay, now let's draw the upper part of the arm. Okay, so, which is drawing a line down. As you can see, it's kind of pretty skinny on the top part, and then as you get to the arm part right here, it kind of gets bigger. Okay, so let's draw a line down and then a curving line. Okay, now we can draw out the fingers again. Okay, so it's just right here, curve in. So this is kind of like the big thumb. Okay, so right there. Okay, so let me expand this line down as well. Okay, like that. Okay, so this kind of like the I don't know, my mind just went blank. Kind of like the branch. Okay, something like that sticking out. Okay, so it goes down. Then there's another one of those sticking out. Okay, and then goes down. As you can see, as it goes down, it kind of gets like a little bit smaller. Okay, as you get to where the hand part is. Okay, oh crap. Okay, so now we can go ahead and draw all the fingers. So it's kind of right here. Then okay, so let's draw a few fingers. One. Alright, so let's move on to drawing the legs. Oh, somebody just flushed something. There's water going down. Okay, let's ignore that. Okay, let's keep on drawing. So for this one, you can draw a line down. Okay, for the kind of the upper part of the leg. Okay, and then curve up. Okay, and then down. So that be kind of like where the joint is. Okay, then So then we're gonna draw kind of like a triangle shape right here. Okay, that's kind of like the join the two legs together. Okay, and then so now we can draw the second part of the leg, which is this one. Okay, it's kind of looking like a stick. Okay, since it's so skinny, and then the bottom part is kind of a lot more bigger. Okay, so like that. Okay, so same idea right here. So let's draw it curve down and then down, keep drawing down and then straight. Okay, so that being kind of like the leg. Okay, so now we can move on to the left leg. Okay, same concept idea. Okay, just draw it down. Okay, make sure you draw like the top part of the legs kind of like skinny. Okay, and then the bottom part will be kind of like a lot more bigger. Alright, so if you didn't catch that, you can like replay this part. I know this line is kind of like very long and straight. Okay, so let's try that again. Okay, so draw it down. Okay, so this one like kind of like the front part, then curve. Alright, so now we got both of the leg done. Okay, so I don't like this arm shape pretty much. Okay, so let me do a little magic. Okay, so let me get a Sharpie. Okay, so now I have, of course, as you can see that I am using a Sharpie, not a Sharpie. I am using ink pen, so it's impossible kind of like to erase. So this gonna draw another layer of dark art over it. So be kind of like a, so you make it look like a shadow. Alright, so that look much better. Alright, so let's keep on drawing. Kind of like, now let's draw some more body details, I guess so you call it. Okay, so a line down and then curve in. Alright, so this is kind of like that right there. Okay, so let's draw some detail right here. Okay, so let's start off on the top a little and then curve down and in. Okay, so draw one more those kind of things. I don't know what this Swampfire have those black things on the body. Okay, so I have no idea. Okay, just draw. I think the other draw it to make it look cool or something like that. Okay, draw it down. And there's another one. It's kind of like right by the neck, where the neck is. Okay, then draw it down. Okay, so that's kind of like full of those. Alright. Okay, right in the middle, as you all know, this kind of like a circle. Okay, just try to make this circle as perfect as you can. Okay. Alright, so that's a circle. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. Okay, and then drawing a smaller circle is a lot more easier than drawing a bigger circle. Alright, so then curve down, so that become like the Ben 10 badge or watch. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I think the badge, or I think the watch. Okay, I think the watch. Okay, and then draw two triangles right there. Okay, so one thing to keep in mind is that make sure those two triangles don't touch. Okay, don't touch each other. Alright. Okay, then we can draw in a little bit more detail. Okay, on the body like that. Okay, just not much, just a little kind of to make it look kind of like a tree type of detail. Okay, so right down and over. Okay, so it will look more like a tree. So that Swampfire is kind of like mixed with tree and fire. Okay, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's possible in real life, but I'm pretty sure it's possible on TV shows, on Cartoon Network or anime or cartoons. Okay, so I think it's kind of like that. It's mixed with fire and tree. Alright, so that's why you see those kind of like the wrinkles and Swampfire. So it's Swampfire is basically pretty detailed as well. Okay, so let's draw a few of them. Okay, so those lines kind of make it look pretty tough looking. Alright, so now we got the drawing done. Now we can work on drawing the face. Okay, so let's draw in kind of like a little kind of like a smile right there. Okay, like that. Alright, then the eyes, I'm gonna use my pencil to sketch out. Okay, so I don't know what kind of shape I should call this. It's kind of looking like a leaf shape right there. Okay, so that's one of them. And next one is kind of right here. Okay, so line down. Okay, so the leaf shape. Okay, right there. Alright, so that's kind of like basically the leaf shape. Okay, then right in the middle, there's kind of like a line. Okay, on both of them. Okay, we're going to color it green. Okay, so now we're basically done. Okay, with the outline part. Now let's move on to kind of like the coloring part. Okay, so let's get out a few color pencils. Okay, before we start coloring, so let me color in like the those parts real quick with Sharpie. Okay, I don't think I need to show you step by step how to color those dark parts. Just basically coloring in. Okay, so I think that's pretty simple. So I'm gonna do it real quick. Alright, tighten up. Alright guys, so during the time up, I also use my eraser to erase some sketch lines and use my Sharpie to color in the dark lines. Okay, so we're gonna start off with coloring like the body skin color first. Okay, so which I choose jade green. Okay, for this color we can, before we start coloring in, is also get like a piece of paper, like a advertisement paper. Hold on guys, let me show you what I mean. Okay, just very hard advertisement paper, just put it under the drawing. Okay, so when you color it, it will look a lot more smooth out. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with a pencil first. Okay, to like add some darker shadows before I use the jade green. Okay, so just basically like add some shadings that's kind of like very light. Okay, so just draw the shape of the shadow first, and then color it, and like that do the shading. Okay, so that's kind of like that. Okay, so a little bit more example. So right here as well is basically draw the shape out first. Okay, and then just do the shading right there. Okay, so I think you guys get the hang of this. Okay, so I gotta do it real quick and like tighten up. Alright guys, so once you got the shading done, then we can move on to coloring the skin. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this jade green color. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how you color the neck right here. Okay, so just basically when you see the shading part is push down as hard as you can. Okay, just push it down. Alright, it's not that hard. Okay, just make sure you don't see any white spots. Make sure you color it very well. And then, so when we get to the lighter part, just push down a lot more lighter, so you can get like the color of it. Okay, so it kind of look like this. Okay, so in the white spot, don't push down as hard as the shading spot. Okay, so I think you guys get the idea of this. So I'm gonna do it real quick and I tighten up. Cũng là cái nó. Alright, so once you got the like the skin color done right here, then we'll move on to color those few parts right here in the kind of like the hair. Okay, I guess we can call it the hair. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you how to color this little part right here. Okay, so you will use your pencil first to get a little shading. Okay, and then use your red orange. Okay, to do the next part. Okay, so let's color the darker part first with the red orange. As you can see, it's pretty dark, and then the white spot you call it light, little bit lighter. Okay, so you can see the difference between those two colors. Okay, so just use your pencil for the shading and then color in. Okay, make sure you color in the shading very hard, and then at the spot without the shading lightly. Okay, so that's kind of like the important part. Okay, so I think you guys get the hang of this, so I'm gonna do it real quick. Alright, so now we're finally at the end of the drawing. Okay, so we're gonna draw this part with yellow color pencil. Okay, just basically push down as hard as you can. Oh, almost broke the paper. Okay, push down as hard as you can. Okay, and then this part of the drawing, and then color, of course, color the top part as well. Almost. Then I saw it. Okay, and then color this part, push down as hard as you can as well. Okay, to get the color out of it. Alright, so now we got the top part done. Now we can choose another color, which is just regular green. Okay, to color like the badge right there. Okay, so just color green in the eyes. Okay, real quick. Alright, so I think let me color a little bit like darker so you guys can see it. Okay, so also the badge as well. Alright, so I think that is basically it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you had a successful time doing this, and I'll be back with a new video as soon as possible.